One of our most popular hidden camera kits, the PV500 HDW bundle from Lawmate. This kit includes their BU18HD pinhole camera and their PV500 HDW DVR. It's perfect for security personnel and law enforcement who need a discreet, wearable camera that has a long battery life and storage. The BU18HD pinhole camera is 1080p, has a microphone built in, and despite the small sensor, it provides great video quality and good low light performance, and easily connects to the PV500 HDW DVR in the micro USB port at the side. The pinhole camera also has a variety of covers that you can see here that can be threaded onto it quite easily, and this can further conceal the pinhole camera. On the back of the DVR, you can access the battery pack if you want to swap batteries on the go. Just make sure the DVR is turned off before doing this though, otherwise you may corrupt the inserted micro SD card. You'll also find a USB port for accessing the stored files, a reset key, and a 5V DC input for charging and powering the device on the go. You also have some LEDs to indicate the device's status. The green LED indicates charging, red LED indicates recording, orange LED indicates that it's connected via Wi-Fi, and blue indicates that the device is powered on. Lastly, you also have a micro USB port on the side for storage and a power and record button as well. To start recording, insert a micro SD card into the port on the side, connect the pinhole camera directly into the port next to the LED indicators, and optionally you can also connect the controller into the port on the side and use that as a record switch. Press and hold the power button for 3 seconds and the device will now be turned on. Now, although the DVR has no screen to show you what's being recorded, you can connect to the device easily with your smartphone with Lawmate's app called PV Cam Viewer, which is available both on Android and iPhone. Enable Wi-Fi on the device by pressing the power button once, and you should be able to discover the DVR in the list of available Wi-Fi networks on your phone. Connect to the DVR and enter in the password, which is the number 8 times. Now head over to the PV Cam Viewer app, click Device Management, and you should be able to see that the PV500 HDW is connected. If you press Record a setting now, you will be able to see the footage captured from the camera. You can also enable recording on the device directly from the app with the record button, and you can also view the saved recordings stored on the micro SD card by clicking video files and then swiping left to download any of the saved files to download them. Once fully downloaded, they'll be available to watch in the backup section. Here are some examples of the captured footage. You of course can also view the files by connecting the device to the computer via the USB cable or by directly inserting the micro SD card. Thank you all for watching. You can check out the PV500 HDW bundle in the link below, and don't forget to check out the PV1300W from Lawmate. It's one of the most comprehensive yet easy to use pinhole camera DVR kits that are on the market. In summary, you've got your black box DVR with a few controls, inputs and outputs. And then you've got your 1080p pinhole camera, which connects to the socket at the top. The battery life of the PV1300W is one of its biggest strong points over other DVRs on the market, as the 1300W can record continuously for up to 28 hours and can last in standby mode for up to 1 year. Up to 32 gigabytes of micro SD card storage can be used, which will allow up to 6 hours of 1080p footage to be stored, and you can increase the total amount of footage stored by decreasing the resolution to 720p or WVGA. A 16 gigabyte micro SD card is included, and this inserts into the right side of the device by removing the cover. The pinhole camera can be inserted and screwed into the socket on the right, and the socket next to that is for the PIR infrared sensor. You can set the sensor to trigger the device to start recording, and that can be done easily via the switches on the right side of the device by removing the large cover. There, simply put the right switch from normal to PIR, and the camera will now record when it detects heat at that sensor. You can also change whether the device shuts down 30 seconds or 60 seconds after detecting no heat from the sensor. This can be done by the switch in the middle. You've also got a button here to format the inserted micro SD card, an audio video out port next to that, and also a DC power port where you insert the charger to recharge the device on the right. Do note that the device can also record while charging, so if you wanted to set the 1300W up at a permanent location with a constant power supply, that can also be done quite easily. At the top of the device, you'll also find a power button to turn the PV1300W on, power LED, and a recording LED, and you can also check the battery status conveniently by pressing the battery button on the right, which will indicate its current battery levels. With the micro SD card inserted and the camera installed at the top, you can power the device on simply by pressing and holding the power button for about 3 seconds. You will see the power LED come on, and then shortly after that, the recording LED as well. This indicates that the device is now recording. By pressing the power button once while the device is turned on, an orange LED next to the recording LED will start blinking, and this indicates that the device is currently advertising a Wi-Fi signal and is ready to be connected to. The PV1300W can be connected to via the PV Cam Viewer app, which can be downloaded on either Android or Apple smartphones in the App Store. Once the app is downloaded, head over to settings on your phone and you should be able to see the PV1300W advertised as an available device to join. Connect to the device and enter in the password, which is the number 8 times. Now all you need to do is open the PV Cam Viewer app, click Device Management, and you should be able to see your device now connected. If you don't see it connected, we recommend closing and reopening the app or possibly reinstalling. By selecting the device, you can now control the unit directly from the app, and by clicking Recorder Setting, you can directly view the video stream as well as toggle record on and off. It's here that you can also set the device into motion activated recording mode simply by selecting motion, clicking record, and now the device will record only when it detects motion. You can also change settings like resolution and frame rate in the settings section, and backing up videos from the unit to your phone is very easy. Simply select video files, swipe left, click download, and once it's finished downloading, you can select it in the backup tab. Keep in mind that Wi-Fi is restricted to peer-to-peer only, so you'll need to be within a relatively close proximity of the device to connect to it. If you need an IP Wi-Fi connection that you'd like to connect to via the internet, please check out some of our other videos. Thanks for watching. You can check out the PV1300W on our website below, and don't forget to subscribe for our future content.